What's up?
Yeah, they better.
What it do?
Our show is so.
Period. He's speaking to our director, by the way. Shout out to Vic. It's been lovely seeing you as of the past few days because we haven't really been seeing it, have we?
Yeah, so it's good to hear, your voice in our ears. Like, stand by, 3, 2, 1, you're live. But hey, on social media, you guys have been saying so much on social media. We are here to, to keep you updates on what's happening on all the social interwebs. My name is Eko Kumsin. You can find me on all social media platforms at PK_Kumsin with a double N. And I'm doing this today with a lady dripped in her denim.
Thank you. I love a good denim moment. My name is Lourdes Alexandra Opong. You can find me on Twitter at @HelloLourdes_. Like Echo said, let's keep this interactive. Make sure you message us with the hashtag 30 minutes across all social media platforms, including our WhatsApp line, which is 020-444-7033. And speaking of the things that are trending on the social interwebs, we're talking all about, being reluctant about their health. American superstar in giving comments about other people's bodies as they have been speculating what is the cause of her recent weight loss. And the second topic, there's business, there's entrepreneurship, and there's juju. And when you mix all of them together, you get a session of poisons or spray that entice men. Poison being used loosely.
Okay.
Poison being used loosely.
I just wanted to clarify.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
A video of Haja Bintu circulating is showing that, our little social media influencer might be delving into, I don't even know what to call this. Do we call this beauty? Do we call this magic? Do we call this... What do we refer to this as? But yeah, she seems to be selling bottles of perfumes and sprays that are set to entice men to get the money owed back to you and to just make you live, I guess she would say, a better life. We have all this and more right here. Make sure you tell a friend to tell another friend that 30 Minutes is live, and we'll catch you right after the break.
Smiles are one of the most important things we have. Globally, 1 in 2 children suffer from cavities. Pepsodent with maximum cavity protection repairs tiny holes before they become cavities. Because every smile matters.
All right, we're back, we're ready, and we're better. Vic thought she caught us, but she didn't. She did not.
Try again next time.
Try again harder next time. Ladies and gentlemen, in case you do not know what show this is 30 Minutes, your very reliable... and my co-captain.
Yeah, Eko Kumsin. You can find me also on all social media platforms at PK_Kumsin with a double N. Now, jumping right into it, Ariana Grande, pictures of her have been circulating on social media, and it's showing that, her body lately doesn't look really good to other people, and then people are also commenting about it and saying all manner of things about it, and she has had to come out to say, hey guys, sometimes what you think is healthy is actually not healthy. And she has, stated that she was, what we thought was healthy to us was hair, having to deal with like depression. She was also on antidepressants, and she was, having to survive on this over a very long period of time. So what we are seeing now is actually hair healthy to hair. And we should be,
according to her.
Yeah, according to her. And we should be charitable, let me put it that way, when we are commenting about people's bodies and everything, because we do not know what people are going through when some of these things are happening and everything. And when I saw it, to be honest, like when I saw the picture at first, I was like, yo, because when I saw the picture, I didn't recognize her. And then when I read the caption, I was like, is that Ariana Grande? So I had to actually go when you saw this latest photos of her.
True. I actually saw the video just yesterday. Ariana Grande fan. Like, literally, we're talking back to when she was on Victorious on Nickelodeon. And so, obviously, as a fan, I've observed how her body and her looks have changed over the course. I understand why people were so worried. I mean, she has lost a significant amount of weight. But, like Ariana says, people need to hold back on the comments that they make about other people's bodies. The same thing happened with Chadwick Boseman, where I think a few months before he actually passed away, people had so much to say about how he'd lost weight, how he looked different, you know, making jokes. And then only for us to find out when he died, and his family actually presented this information that he'd actually been battling a long-time illness. Regardless of whether Ariana is healthy or not, I still don't feel like people are justified in passing comments about her body or discussing it. Imagine, as a person, you're just minding your business, someone posts your picture on the internet and they're literally dissecting every single part of you down to your body. The human experience is already not easy. I mean, to have all these opinions.
Dealing with so much.
You're dealing with so much.
Come to compound it
and then every single person just feels so entitled to saying something about your health, about the way you look. And I mean, guaranteed, it comes with the platform that you have, especially as a public figure. But at a certain point, people need to realize that public figures are people too.
Yeah, they are human beings.
They feel
feelings
things, yes.
And everything.
And even if she wasn't healthy, it'd still be nobody's business but hers, and probably the people that love her or her family.
Yeah, and one of the things that really knocks me off is when people are quick to attribute this loss of weight to drugs.
Yes.
You know, like people are so quick, like, oh, she's now on drugs. You do not know. You know, let's not be so quick to draw conclusions when we do not have, you know, all the details to our, exposed to us and everything. So sometimes it's just unfair. I think that's the best word I can use, right? It's just unfair when you just draw conclusions immediately when you see some of these things, because you don't know what the person is dealing with. But it's cause for worry also. Because if you've known somebody over a long period of time and you see this significant change, then you are quick to be worried about her. But it doesn't mean that you should go about passing all sorts of comments that might be untrue.
And you know, there's a lot going on for her right now. So we haven't actually seen a lot of her on social media, but at the moment she has a makeup brand which is doing really well, Rem, and she's shooting for the new Wizards of Oz adaptation. So there's a lot going on, which is actually set to be released next year. And that's a vigorous production anyway. So, I mean, you know, expectedly, all the work will definitely get to her. I mean, with our job, we're constantly running around. There are times where we've lost weight, we've gained weight.
Sometimes when you're doing a production, the production requires you to look a certain way to also fit into the role and all of this. So maybe
it could be so many things.
So many things.
But the bottom line is, don't talk about people's bodies when they haven't even asked you. Don't make comments, don't make assumptions. Just leave it as it is until the people actually want to come out and talk about their bodies. And speaking of talking about their bodies, Ariana posted a video on TikTok to basically ask people to be more gentle with their comments. Have a look.
Hi everyone. I have made my coffee. I'm on my way to work soon. I just wanted to come on, and I don't do this often. I don't like it. I'm not good at it. I'm not good at it and I don't like it, but I just wanted to address your concerns about my body and talk a little bit about what it means to be a person with a body and to be seen and to be paid such close attention to. I think we should be gentler and less comfortable commenting on people's bodies, no matter what. If you think you're saying something good or well-intentioned, whatever it is, healthy, unhealthy, big, small, this, that, sexy, not sexy, we just shouldn't. We should really work towards not doing that as much. There are ways to compliment someone or to ignore something that you see that you don't like, that I think we should help each other work towards, just to aim towards being safer and keeping each other safer. But I just also wanted to say, one, there are many different kinds of beautiful. There are many different ways to look healthy and beautiful. I know personally for me, the body that you've been comparing my current body to was the unhealthiest version of my body. I was on a lot of antidepressants and drinking on them and eating poorly, and at the lowest point of my life when I looked the way you consider my healthy, but that in fact wasn't my healthy. And I know I shouldn't have to explain that, but I do feel like maybe having an openness and some sort of vulnerability here will be something like good might come from it. I don't know, but that's the first thing. Healthy can look different. The second thing is you never know what someone is going through. So even if you are coming from a loving place and a caring place, that person probably is working on it or has a support system that they are working on it with, and you never know. So be gentle with each other and with yourself.
You never know, so be gentle. I like those closing words because it's very, very important. And what might seem healthy to you,
everybody just
loosely
has something
crazy
to say.
world, because if you are slim, everybody wants you to be big. If you are big, everyone wants you to be slim. So what do you want us to do? But hey,
as long as you're healthy and as long as you're happy. But even aside, you never know. Just don't say anything.
Yeah, just keep quiet.
Just keep quiet. But what you shouldn't be keeping quiet about is all the amazing content that we have right on our YouTube page. If you're interested, and you should be, make sure that you head over to CityTube. But before we actually give you the QR code for that, we're going to head over to your reactions for this particular situation.
Yep.
The Human says, I still can't find myself believing any basic reason Ariana has come to look this way. Not taking the hypoglycemia, hypothesis as well. There has to be more explanation to this for real.
I mean, you don't deserve
why
any
are
explanation.
you so concerned?
Yeah.
Chinda, well, I understand why, but like, come on. Chinda says 3 bundle fufu corn morning, afternoon and evening with pork meat, all that skin debalanced back. Oh,
really?
Really? Eric says, you never know. That's all there is to this. Pray she overcomes whatever she's going through.
Of course. Let's just say a prayer for her.
B. Ben says, no matter what she's going through, I pray she gets back to her normal self by God's grace. Guys, we don't know what her normal self is. So if she's telling us that this is her,
she's telling us this is her normal self,
we have to take her word for it. Lyle says, it's great to see Ariana Grande advocating for body positivity. Body shaming can have harmful consequences on mental health. Mental health is key for a happy life. So stop robbing people from their happiness.
Yeah. Allow people.
Simply says, this makes me sad. It looks like possibly an eating disorder, but who really knows? I hope she's okay.
I mean,
all right.
Let's be charitable.
Yeah.
Creamy Plus is a fully skimmed evaporated milk. Creamy Plus is available in a shop near you.
This message has been vetted and approved.
You're welcome back to 30 Minutes right here on City TV. Yes. And you know, we do this show with you at home watching us now. So please make sure you drop us a message on all social media platforms with the hashtag 30 minutes or drop us a WhatsApp message. Very important to us on our WhatsApp line 020-444-7033. We'll be so glad to read a message from you. But moving on into our second topic, I don't know what's going on the internet with all of these things, but how do you feel where it's always on
women in entrepreneurship.
Oh, please.
Women in business.
Please.
You know?
Please.
You know, the very interesting thing that, and I always, independent women,
what is independent about
says,
this? What is independent
please,
about
we have
this?
to encourage women in business.
Really?
The businesswoman.
This is business?
This is business,
oh,
baby.
No, man.
You know, the funny thing about Juge, whenever people bang Juge, I always question, why would you focus all that power or magic on the silliest things like enticing people and attracting? If I could bang Juge, and I don't, by the way, I'm a devout Christian.
So
the
I think
first thing I do is like
black
magic.
Yeah.
If I were to do that, the first thing I do is dollars to my account. Why would I be thinking about attracting a man?
Stay with a man.
Stay with a man. What was the other one?
Stay with me alone.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
please
this and then stay.
And stay.
You know,
serve you by drawing your heart's desires, be it human beings or material objects, towards you.
It's so crazy, and these are I don't even know if I should call them perfumes or cosmetics that would, so if you're a lady, you can tell a man, you do whatever you tell him, he'll do it. And, like, love me alone. And interestingly, the places that you have to put them at the back of your ears or on your abdomen. Pay me. It's so messy and it's all over the place.
It's funny because right now in Accra, influencer culture is actually brewing, but the problem is we're not regulating it because it's very hard to figure out how to regulate what happens on the internet first of all, and then just digital advertisements. So I mean, they'd have to look into this, but more so I'm intrigued as to whether people actually believe in this. So would you be willing?
It's now like they've now gone overboard with this whole influencer conversation, because this is how you influencing this. Like,
I find all of this so
hilarious.
funny. So funny. It's just the fact that people are out there that are definitely going to believe, because you might not believe it, but someone out there strongly believes in the Haja Bintu brand, and so they're going to cop the objects or the products.
So there you
have
it.
That's the story over there on
and
Ghana
Archipelago
Weekend.
Was like crazy because he says American-based Ghanaian social. Oh man, is he American-based? Anyways, American-based Ghanaian socialite and professional processing in technician Archipelago has opened fire on Haja Bintu for promoting Love Charm products. Haja Bintu on April 12 attracted backlash with others questioning the source of her wealth following a viral video that captured her promoting Kayamata, a substance mainly used by women to charm men and extort money from their sexual partners. I mean, this ridiculous.
That's what it's called, yeah, Kayamata.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
I'm just like, and nobody's ever proven whether it works or not. That's even the thing that busts my brain.
I mean, do we even go on to read all of this?
The Christians and people of faith, the religious people, are not happy with this.
They're not having it. It says,
so testifying the goodness of the so-called powerful Kayamata product, she explained that any woman who purchases them will automatically be gifted large sums of money by any man she comes in contact with, whether through sexual intercourse or just a handshake. She added that male sponsors, or as she puts it, Papa No, who prove stubborn when asked for money, will succumb to a woman who uses the said product.
Man, like, Director, let's just go, because it's getting.
Reacting to this, an angry Archipelago rained unprintable insults on Bintu, sounding extremely disparaged. The controversial American-based Ghanaian socialite labelled her as a disgrace. That's a bit too far, but as a disgrace to womanhood and a morally bankrupt role model.
Oh man, and I'm so surprised that you had a guy trying to endorse this in the name of medical. Like, how do you endorse this, saying that it's her business, so we should allow her go on with it? Like, sometimes let us know don't do these things. Do you want to trend? Find other ways to trend. But there you go, it says, allow Haja Bintu to do her business. If you don't go buy the product, just pass. I mean, and somebody actually came in with a very, very salty reply. You be saying products with a latte cool. Oh, Charlie,
guys, come on.
Charlie, sometimes, but if you do this, these are the things you get.
Insult people's households when...
No, but if you do this, these are the things you get.
But honestly, now I'm actually being serious. Can we not take these things seriously? We all know that they don't work. Like, they don't work, guys. All you can do is just laugh and just think about the creative ways in which people are trying to be entrepreneurial. I cannot believe that it's gotten to this point where we're selling products and people are out there believing that it will affect the way people see you, and they'll fall in love with you and give you large sums of money.
And you do as they say.
I wish it worked, but it doesn't work.
Anyways, but,
Black Magic, you're using it for men. I would use it to buy a beach house, get $1 million, buy a car. What?
Yeah, but let's also check out what self-advertising for products as the girl in question says. I hope I had to say something. He's not a top artist.